So I'll be the first to say I really don't like bringing up this story to even start the show.
Oh, well, that's an interesting way to start things.
I looked at it all weekend, studied it all weekend, made sure I knew what I was talking about, unlike other people on social media. But I think we have to lead with this story today. It's an Arizona story, but I think this was one of the most shameful things I've seen all year.
Well, I mean, and that's saying a lot because
a lot of shameful things happen.
Yeah, a lot of them. So we have to go down to Vail, Arizona. Yeah. About an hour outside of Tucson, I'd say, just south. And if you're heading down the 10, to Cienega High School. All right? So that's the school we're at, okay? And the math department there, the math teachers, there's 8 of them apparently, they dress up on Halloween. And in the past, including last year, 2024, they all wore T-shirts that said "problem solved" and appeared to be blood-stained. A joke slash takeoff on how hard math can be.
Okay.
Like, it's bloody. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there were a bunch of teachers standing there, white shirts. As you said, they were blood-soaked, and it looked like a Halloween costume.
Yeah, and they wore them last Halloween,
right?
And everybody thought it was kind of funny.
Are you sure they wore them last Halloween?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah,
isn't that interesting? We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, it's before.
Yeah.
And of course we have the perpetually outraged and those that are just looking to gin people up, claiming that these teachers all wore these shirts in order to mock Charlie Kirk's death, and proceeded to name all of them and try to dox them and get people to attack them. Yeah,
this is where social media is disgusting. Well, this is where social media brings down society, because there's, you have a certain portion of people on social media that see this, and I just want to be real honest. How do you get from 8 teachers, bloody shirt? What did it say on it?
Problem solved. It's their math teachers.
To the point where they're mocking Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Well, that's you go around looking for outrage is what it is. You imprint your bias and your lunacy onto everything you see, and that way you can gin people up. There's entire TV channels dedicated to this.
Was there anything written about Charlie Kirk on their shirt?
Nothing whatsoever.
Okay, let me ask another question. I went and looked this up because I wanted to know if this was real.
Like you thought maybe is it AI or something? Or
it's not AI. That's been proven.
Okay. That's what I meant when you said if it's real.
I guess maybe that they actually went after Charlie Kirk here.
Oh,
okay. Did he? And I'm being honest, because again, do I know a whole lot about Charlie Kirk? No. Not really.
Yeah,
did I even know Charlie Kirk lived in Arizona? Not until last year, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I was wondering if he had the catchphrase "problem solved." If that's one of the things
if that meant something.
Well, if he goes to a college and he has the discussion with people, I don't know this, so I tried to look it up. Does he have was that?
Did
one
he
of the
wear
things?
a T-shirt that said "problem solved"? Okay, because I could,
So I scoured the internet.
Look for that,
and that wasn't there.
No.
So then I'm like, okay, somebody's got to tell me how we got to Charlie Kirk here.
Right.
And so now,
where's the leap?
Right. And now they're saying it's because the fake blood on the T-shirt was on one side of the body, and that's the side that Charlie Kirk got shot and bled.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait a second.
I guess it had to be on somewhere on the shirt. I mean,
there's no that. So
that's where you got
That's it. How do you make that leap?
Well, it should come as no surprise to you that we have a state legislature who was outraged.
We had a bunch of them.
Outraged, I tell you.
Right.
And immediately saw through this thinly veiled Halloween disguise as being nothing more than politics in the school. Representative Rachel Keschel says, yes, this obviously referenced and mocked Charlie Kirk's death.
Well, there were current representatives in Arizona's House and Senate that were outraged about this.
Yeah.
Okay, but there were other ones.
Yeah. Well, she started the outrage, I suppose.
Kelly Ward, we remember her.
Yeah.
She was part of this.
Chemtrail Kelly, yeah.
Yeah. Turning Point USA
Yeah.
fanned the flames.
Of course.
And so...
Yeah, I saw it a few places online, and immediately I looked at it and went, yeah, it's crap.
Of course it's crap.
That's crap. I don't pay attention to
The
that
level
stupid.
of narcissistic insanity required to come up with this is all about making fun of Charlie Kirk is incredible. It is insane. It is wrong. It is ridiculous. And these teachers have all gotten these death threats.
Oh, of course.
So
Praise Jesus from the Jesus loving crowd.
Okay, can I get into that since
Yeah.
you brought it up? So I started to look at who was kind of fanning the flames. Mm-hmm. And isn't it interesting that many of them, when you click on their, if you're on Twitter and you click on their face, it says Christian right there.
No, of course it does.
Yeah, of course
I would
it does.
expect that.
Okay, why would you expect it?
Because that's exactly the people that get ginned up over this stuff.
Wrong. These are Christian nationalists. That is different than people who are Christians. It is very, very different.
I think a lot of people have difficulty telling them apart.
I understand that, but there is a massive difference.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
I believe you.
Because I don't want people out there to think that this is just Christians doing it. No. This is Christian nationalism. Christian nationalism has nothing to do with Christianity. It has everything to do with power in politics.
Right.
I've talked about this over and over and over
There's
again.
entire churches geared towards this.
Correct. I am a Christian man, okay? Flawed, hypocritical. Yes, of course, that's me. I know that. But we all are. And so, I look at this and I'm like, okay, I'm clicking here. Oh, this guy likes Jesus too. Oh, goodness, that guy. Yeah, not Christians, folks.
They claim to be.
It's a big difference.
You know,
it is a major difference.
It is no different, though, than the argument you hear about Muslims and radical Muslims. People
Not
go,
the same.
People go, Muslim is, Islam is a thing of peace. Well, these people over here are beheading people, and folks have trouble telling them the difference. They can't tell them apart. The extremists tend to dictate the conversation.
Yeah. Disinformation. And what we're talking about with the Arizona teachers is complete disinformation. And what disinformation is, it's simply a form of lying. And if we want to call ourselves Christians and support leaders who spread lies, we're actively breaking the 9th commandment. Thou shalt not bear false witness against our neighbor. I don't want to get too preachy. But I've got to Bruce, it's the one thing. It is number one on my list.
I know. It gets
things I get angry or am more passionate about. There isn't a close two. There's not a close two for me. Mm-hmm. Okay? These are not, I'm not going to say that everybody that did this isn't Christian and they don't love Jesus. And I don't want to get into that because I don't know their heart and I don't know these people. But what I can tell you is this is the perfect example of Christian nationalists. You know who attacked January 6th at the Capitol? Christian nationalists. These are white Christian nationalists. That's what we're dealing with here.
This is the Jews will not replace us crowd.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly who I think
We have to be able to, we have to be as upset as I am that this happened to Arizona teachers who are innocent here.
100% innocent.
100% innocent.
The picture, apparently, they wore these in 2024.
Right.
And again, problem solved with blood on them. And it's a
Halloween costume.
How difficult math problems can be. By the way, as someone who's mathematically illiterate, I appreciate that. Math is a blood sport to me.
I agree.
I get it. I got the joke. I did not immediately connect it with Charlie Kirk. Everything isn't about Charlie Kirk, and everything isn't about your politics.
Right.
A lot of us don't flippin' care. What a shocker.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't mention Charlie Kirk.
No.
The shirts have, by the way, been on sale. I've actually seen these shirts on sale on Amazon.
Seriously.
Yes.
You can buy a problem-solved bloodstained shirt.
I've seen it on Amazon.
I want one. I will go get one. I'll wear it.
I don't know how you can take the leap.
That's my math shirt.
That it's this. And so I knew you were going to bring this up, and it's fair to bring it up. But I also kind of looked at everyone. There were dozens of these people who decided to dox these teachers.
Oh, yeah,
and
put their
decided to
names
out
and
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
They are not Christians. They are Christian nationalists. Christian nationalists attacked the Capitol. Christian nationalists started the KKK in the early 20th century. That's not who we are as Christians. This is different. Those people, the Christian nationalists, not Christian, they outed these teachers.
Yeah, and they're the ones comparing.
I want to make that really, really clear.
Taking everything and layering it over their distorted worldview so it reinforces what they already believe.
And at the end of the day, those people give people like me, who is it? Just a Christian man. I sin. I'm flawed. It gives Christians a bad name. Christian nationalists want you to be white.
I think a lot of people have difficulty separating the two.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want all of America to be white. They want all of America to be the exact same far right wing. Not Republican, far right wing. Not good people.
What do they do when you tell them Jesus wasn't white? How do they react to that? I don't think that's probably a good discussion to have with them.
Pretty sure he wasn't white. Yeah, I just wanted to make that there is a difference. So for some of you that think all Christians are the same and they went after these teachers, no. Christian nationalists did this.
Important distinction.
And I think it's an important, I do think it's important.
Important distinction.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.